What's good, beautiful people? It's your main man, Big G, here on Industry Talk, and welcome to Primetime Pod, the hottest information resource outlet for all things entertainment, breaking news, celebrity interviews, and the hot topics of the day. Make sure to like, subscribe, and follow us on all social media platforms, our Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat, you name it, we're on it. Just Google us. Boss Talk Podcast 101 Primetime.
Okay. And he got prime time vibe. Make sure you check it
How? Why the fuck you think he missing? He say that.
And second bill, a whole lot.
Now I'm not trying to get a little messy with you.
Time is money.
They go trap.
What's good? What's good? What's good, beautiful people? It's your main man, Big G, coming at you all the way live. I'm in your space, I'm in your face, and I'm definitely blessed to be here on this wonderful day. It is May 12th, 2026, here in the great state of Mississippi. We are live at 5 here on the Prime Time Network. This is Industry Talk, and I'm your host, Big G. Today we have very, very interesting conversations coming across the table today. Of course, it's Tuesday, so we're locked in with our good man Paul Whitehouse and Jarrell Braswell. But we have a very special guest that will be joining us, Miss Regine Gagne from the UK, superstar, international voice, winner of awards, music awards coming out of Berlin, philanthropy, everything under the sun that she's accomplished with a very heartfelt story that we're going to get into once Regine jumps on with us. Before we get into all of that, let's do a little house cleaning. Let's do a little house cleaning today. If you are not subscribed to Boss Talk Podcast 101, Boss Talk Podcast 101 Primetime, have a listen. Stop what you're doing right now and go subscribe to Boss Talk Podcast 101 Primetime on YouTube, all social media platforms, Boss Talk Podcast 101 Primetime. Like, share, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to make sure you tap in. Right now, over 72,000 subscribers and well over 11 million views and watch time hours. So make sure that you continue to support, like, share, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend, and keep tapping in with us because we're going to keep on bringing you this hot content every day and in every way. It's your main man, Big G. And make sure, like I said, stop what you're doing right now and tap in. Like, share, subscribe. Boss Talk Podcast 101 Primetime. Yes, indeed, ladies and gentlemen. And we are back. Thank you for joining us. What I need and want you to do, if in fact you're hearing my voice, I want you to share the live. I want you to share the live. A little button in the corner, you see the little live button. Share the live. Let all of your friends to lock us in and tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. We're going to have a very exciting conversation today. We have our good man Paul Whitehouse because we talk about finance every Tuesday. Jarrell Braswell will be joining us here in just a little bit. And of course, our special guest tonight here on Industry Talk, we're going to be sitting down with an artist, an actress, an entertainer, building her own lane, a philanthropist in the entertainment world. And when we get into the philanthropy side of it, you'll get a true understanding of why she has such a giving heart and why she gives back. But it's her story to tell. But at the same time, I want you to have a little background about who Regine Gagne is. She's an international voice. from the great island of Guadeloupe, moved to France at a very young age, then ultimately to the UK and London. But she's always had that inspiration and aspiration to be a singer. And now, present day, she's a superstar, ladies and gentlemen. And she's here with us today. We're going to get a little bit more into her story. But in the meantime, in between time, let me bring on my man, Jarrell Braswell. I thought Jarrell was up in here. But Paul is here. White House.
What up? What's going on, Galen?
Oh, man, fantastic, man. How are you doing?
Doing really good, man. Having a good day.
Good, wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. We have an awesome storyline today. We're getting into the background of a Miss Regine Gagne from the UK. That's not my words. That's where she is. But she's originally from the Caribbean, Guadeloupe, born and raised for a short time. So we're going to have a great conversation, man. This woman is a phenomenal singer. I got an opportunity to meet her back in 2025 through my good friend Terry Allred. You know Terry, Paul.
Yes.
In Greensboro, North Carolina. And we've been building and flourishing on a relationship to assist her in getting her messaging out, getting her music out, getting her stardom out. She's already there. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So for us to be able to, through Freeway Records and through Jim's IT, our publishing agency, to be able to assist in any kind of way, it's just a plus, you see, because she's already a superstar in her own right. Afro beats, R&B, you name it, she's got it by the horns, shall we say. And she's beautiful. She's an actress, or at least she thinks she's an actress. I'm not sure how good of an actress she is. We'll find out soon enough in some of these movies that she'll be in production in here pretty soon. But she's a great talent, man. And we're going to have some fun having a conversation with Regine. So how you doing, man?
I'm good, man. I can't wait to look her up on YouTube and hear some R&B after the show.
Okay. Afro beats, calypso, reggaeton. She does it all. It's not just one style of music. You can't put her in a box. And I'm not going to have her wait any longer. I thought JB was going to join us because I saw him on there. But, I'm going to go ahead on and bring her on in. I'm going to bring Regine on in, and we're going to get into the conversation. While we talk about a little bit of finance, we're going to get into her story. All right, Paul?
I'm in. I'm ready.
Okay, sounds good. Ladies and gentlemen, you've heard me talking about her. You've heard me play her music, and throughout Industry Talk since we've started in January, you've heard me mention Regine Gagne. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I finally got the pleasure and the opportunity to get Miss Regine Gagne onto the show. Regine.
Hello.
Hey, Regine, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Wonderful. We're here with Paul Whitehouse, and of course, you know me. Let me look at everything. Let me make sure everything is good. Make sure that your cameras are right. Make sure that we're all looking good on camera. How's your day going, Regine? Well, actually,
Yes,
how's your night going? How's your night going?
Yes, it's
Let's get it
actually
right.
11 p.m. in the UK.
That's right. So okay, is there any way that you can turn your phone horizontal?
Yes.
Is that possible? Okay, good.
This way?
Yes,
But
and
I'm
let's
gonna-
see if it'll flip automatically. Oh, it's not going to flip. It's not going to rotate. I'm trying to get it to rotate automatically. It's not going to rotate. Okay, you can flip it back. Because it's not going to do an auto rotate. I just wanted to match up the
so I
screen.
can do it back to.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
You good?
Yes, I'm fine. Thank you. I'm really good.
Okay. Okay.
Had a lovely
Good
day,
stuff.
so
Yes.
had a very.
Yes.
It's okay this way.
Yeah, that's fine. We're gonna make it work. We're gonna make it work. So hold on a second, Regine. Hold on. Paul, hold on a second. I don't mean to interrupt our conversation, but wait a minute. Now, when I normally talk to you, when I see you, Regine, real talk now, when we sitting there and we off the record and we talking and this, that, and the other, man, you don't never be all dolled up and dressed up like this, man. What's going on? You didn't went and got all hooked up. You done went to the salon and got your hair done. You got the makeup, the nails. You got dressed up. What's up, man? I usually see you old t-shirt and lips. You done came on the what? Look how I came dressed. I came dressed how we normally sit down and have conversation, business meetings. You know what I'm saying? And you done came, boy. You trying to show me out, Regine. That's all right. Man. That's all right. You see what she doing, Paul?
For the fans now.
Yeah, she's trying to make me look bad, Paul.
It's the industry talk. It's the big show. It's getting dressed up.
Yes, indeed. Well, Regine, I'd like to introduce you to Paul Whitehouse, Regine Gagne.
Hello, Regine.
Oh, hi, Paul. How are you doing?
Good. I can't wait to look your music up right after the show.
Yes, indeed.
Okay.
So have you gotten an opportunity, Regine, to get the information out to everyone in the UK and let them know that you're on one of the top syndicated podcast stations in America? Have you let your people know that you're talking to the people that you need to be talking to, or did you not let anybody?
Yes. I was just sharing while you were talking to Paul. I was just sharing the links, actually.
Now let me ask you a question.
Yes.
How long ago did I actually send you the promotion? Almost 2-3 weeks ago, damn near a month ago. You could have been promoting and letting folks know. And you want to wait all of a sudden and be like, "Ooh, wait 5 minutes before the show. Let me tell everybody that I'm going to be on it."
No,
it's
like, I thought that, because it was on Instagram, people will just, go on the Instagram live, but they have actually to have your Instagram as well. So,
right.
So that's the reason why.
Okay. I get it. So we're Regine and I are on a one-way street. You understand what that means? Right. Okay. I'll promote the hell out of her, but she don't let nobody know about us. Isn't that something? Boy, I tell you.
That all changed tonight. There's always a start point. Tonight was the starting point. From now forward,
it's friends. Wait a minute. You didn't hear what the hell I said. I've been knowing Regine since 2025, man. We've been talking about doing this thing. I finally got the first time she got sick. Galen, hey, I'm not feeling very well. I'm man, what the hell? I tried my best. I tried my best at a Guadeloupe accent, but I'm not that good. You know what I'm saying? But but you get my point, right? Paul, we're gonna before we get started, Paul, we're gonna dig off into Regine's story, right? I want people to know who Regine is. Regine, thank you for coming on to the show. You know I enjoy having conversations with you.
Definitely, me too.
What I want you to do is let our audience know who Regine Gagne is and where you're from.
Yes, I'm originally from a lovely Caribbean island called Guadeloupe, and it's a very small island but very beautiful. Who Regine Gagne is, I'm a singer, songwriter, also actress, and I truly love music. Since I'm very young. Yeah, about 11. I've been doing music, writing songs, and singing, and this is something that I continue doing because this is my passion, you know.
Right.
So
Okay.
yeah, this is
Regine.
yes. Mhm.
Okay. I appreciate the politically correct response, right?
Mhm.
But you forget that, I know who you are. And we're not gonna leave it there in terms of that part of the story. Oh, I'm an actress, I'm a singer. No, 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 no. I want the people to know who Regine Gagne really is. Okay, now
Mhm.
this might be a little difficult, right? But at the
Mhm.
same time, only if you'll allow me to, people have to understand that you were an orphan,
Yeah.
right? You lost both of your parents. Do you mind getting into that story and that situation and let folks know what happened at such a young age?
Yeah. 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 So right. I was about 8 years old when I lost my parent lost my mom in a car crash, and I lost my dad about when I was 10 years old.
Hmm.
So it's been a long road, difficult, but it was a tragedy in my life, and I think I started singing after I've lost my parent. It was a way for me to really, not, I wouldn't say forget about the pain, but, it was a kind of distraction for me as well. And
Right.
through this, I discovered my true talent, and
Hmm.
from that day on, I never stopped singing, really, you know.
Right.
So,
Right. Right.
yeah.
So how, at a young age, raised by family or your aunt or individuals that were in your life, because you left from Guadeloupe at an early age, let's say 16, and moved to France, correct?
No, I left. I was about 11. Yeah.
11.
So
Okay.
when I left soon after my dad died, I left and I went to France. And
Okay.
yes, I went to France and I spent a good 10 years in France and
Right.
came to the
And
UK after
then
that.
okay. And then that's where you did most of your high school or pre-college study.
Yes, 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 in
Okay.
France.
Okay. And so what was what was the experience like in the young mind of you thinking about growing up in Guadeloupe and actually growing up in France for 10 years and
Yeah,
getting your education in France?
yeah. Growing in Guadeloupe was it was quite fun, because as I say, at first, Guadeloupe is very beautiful. And, you know, the thing is that when you wake up, you got the sun in your face and you go to the beach, it's not quite like France, but yeah.
Right.
And,
Right.
yeah, it's not quite like France, but I was young, you know, so everything was just fun at that time, It's when I went to France that things really started changes, and I kind of felt really lonely, in a sense where I didn't have my parents. And in my head it was like, what you gonna do, you know where you gonna where you gonna feel comfortable to be. And even being in France, the only thing was on my mind is like, what, I was dreaming about coming to the UK. I was really dreaming about coming to the UK. And I said, what? Um, as soon as I'm able to, I will definitely go to the UK. And, when after my study, the first thing I did is that, I came to the UK by myself and find a job. And, you know, everything started from here, You know, I took the
Right.
music really seriously. I met some producers, and that's where, I started doing music really, really seriously.
Okay, so you say you met some producers. Is this the group that you started at a young age when you moved into the
Um,
UK?
no, that was in France. In France,
In France? Okay.
that was my first stage. My first stage was in France. Um, I had a really, really good friend. Best friend. You know, he died now, but he was like my best friend, and we were in a group. I was the only girl, and they were rapping. They were boys were rapping, and I was the one singing. And one day, um, they came and they said, "Oh, you know what? We have a show." It was at La Fête de la Musique, which is very popular in France. It's every 21st of June. We've got La Fête de la Musique in France. So that was my first really stage. And, when I went there, it was like, you know what? I don't want to do anything else. Felt, the first time I went on stage, I felt really at home. And I felt like, this is really what I want to do. And
Right.
from that, we did. Hmm?
Regine, right quick.
Yes,
Let me ask you something.
yes, yes, yes,
What was
yes.
the
No problem.
what was the name? What was the name of the stage again? What was the name of the place?
La fête de la musique.
La Fête de
So
what?
in French, yeah, in French, La Fête de la musique. And it's
Oh man,
every
Paul,
21st
did
of
you
June.
hear that, Paul?
La Fête de la Musique.
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
Right?
okay. Well,
That makes sense.
it don't sound as elegant coming off of your tongue as it does hers, but I
That's
love
good.
it.
That's got to be is that a huge place? What type of venue is that?
Like a big festival, in France. It's really big. And in June, this June, it's on again. It's every
Mm,
21st of June. Yeah, you've got, yeah, for a couple of days, you got this, and you've got like lots of stage people coming from all over the world to perform. It's really massive. It's well known. Even a lot of people from the UK, they go there to France, to see the lot of artists. They go
right.
perform.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Regine.
Yes. Yes.
Somebody must have tried to call you because your screen went black. So if you don't mind, I'm gonna kick you out and bring you back and come back into the room, okay?
Yes, no problem. Yes.
Because we can't see you on the screen right now. Yeah, come on back in.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, I'm on a podcast.
Oh,
Wow.
love you.
I,
I like
oh,
that.
that was
Yeah.
my daughter. That was my daughter.
Hey, whatever, man. This is a hot mic around here. We hearing everything, Paul. Yes,
Well,
indeed. Tell your daughter we say hello, man. Got her in our prayers, and good thing, man. Good thing. I know the
she
family's
just
doing well.
graduated with a 97% in her
Uh-huh.
master's. She's got a doctorate degree. Everything's beautiful now with her. It was
Right.
before, but she's very happy.
Okay. Okay. Well, I really wasn't going to talk to you today, Paul. I wasn't.
It's all right.
You
I'm
being
just
you
happy to
being
be
up
here
there,
with you.
you being up there in Ohio. Cleveland just beat my Detroit Pistons last night.
Oh,
I really have a little chip on my shoulder, so I really didn't want to.
you know what? On that subject, region doesn't matter. I'm on yours. I'm with you. I don't care about Cleveland. I'm with Galen. I'm with G, not C.
Boy, I tell you, he's a salesman, ladies and
It's
gentlemen. He can
true.
sit there and pitch it, can he?
It's
Come
true.
on, man.
I'm with the
Look,
G.
why would
I'm here with you now
I
and always.
understand. I appreciate it, Paul. Yes, indeed. And for everyone that has joined us, hold on a second, because we have a few folks over here that are waiting for Regine to come back in. Big shout out to Terry Allred, Shay Waller, Rakima 82, Melissa 6285, Low Key. Oh well, Low Key Alada. Low Key Layla, I think. 0449. Mel Loso. Okay, welcome. Libra. Boss Baby. Ski Skinner, Official, Aunt Ulysses. Okay, I didn't mean to mess up y'all names, but welcome everybody. Welcome. I mean, it's loading up in this thing. It's getting hot. The conversation is getting real thick. I still can't see you, Regine. I'm not sure what's going on. Oh, it might be a lag in her internet. Let's see if she's gonna pop up. But yes, Paul. Oh, my bad. Jonathan Shaw. I was checking all of the different social outlets and everybody that's tapped in. Jay Shaw, what's going on, my brother? How you doing? Welcome to the party. Let's see. Funny Jordan and Jerry and Ja Blaze is in the building. I think we've got Regine back in the studio. Yes, we do. We back. We are back. All right. Can you hear me, Regine?
Oh, I can't hear you.
Good. Did you set your phone to D&D or airplane mode now? Oh, you can't hear us.
I can't hear you.
Now she can't hear me. It's always something, Paul.
Interweb.
Yes, indeed. We'll get it. We'll get it. So today what's on the financial calendar for today, Paul? What are we discussing? What do you got for us?
We can cover a lot real quick and then get back to her story because it deserves telling. Mm-hmm. So money for your sources of money. It's always money for your business. Right. Sources of money for your business, and then referral fees that we pay. And Galen will connect us. 2 ways we can connect: referral fee, agent fee. So sources of money, I'll move through it real quick. Let's get back to Regina's story because I'm interested to hear this.
Okay, Regina, can you hear us now?
I can hear you, but it's very low.
It's low?
Yeah.
Okay. Paul, see if she can hear you.
Can you hear me, Regina? Hello?
Yeah, I can hear you guys, but it's very low. My volume is my volume is okay.
Well, we can hear you. I mean, but can you hear the questions?
Okay. Let me see if I can come out and come in again.
Okay, no problem.
I'll move quick and I'll go about what we're talking about so we can get to Regina's story. Okay, sources of money. And I mean, I know this stuff, but I got key words, so I wrote some good notes. I don't want to miss a word. It's important. Sources of money, good credit, bad credit. They apply. Okay, you got banks, you got lenders, you got private lenders, you got investors, you got friends, you got family. Then your custom creative financing, but your customers can also be a source of money. Sell them coupons, sell them advanced services, go to a corporation, sell it. If you own auto parts, you know, if oil change place or a mechanics service, go sell corporations, spend $150 on each of your employees, give it to them as a gift for Christmas. Lots of ways to raise money, sources of money. Your business needs money. There's money you need to expand, which comes from your profit. There's incoming daily cash flow, but it's all money. Sources of money, how to get it. All of these programs, they got parameters. If you're working with banks, they've got their parameters, and their parameters are tight. If you're below a certain credit score, they're not going to give you a loan. It's that simple. That's banks. You have Patriot Business Finance Consultants through Gemsit, through Uncle G. We are brokers. We are consultants. We have lots of sources of money. I mean, if you're in business and you need money, we are the source in any industry. So get a hold of us. Let's work together. All right. future services, selling future services. There's so many things that you can do to come up with money for your business. This is good if you're in business, you have an existing business, you need to raise money for growth. You can borrow it from a bank. We can help you get money through assets. But let's say you've got credit, and we can help with difficult credit. But let's say that the credit is too bad to get approved, because some are. How do you get money to create your business or further your business if you simply can't get financed? Now, again, Patriot Business Finance Consultants, difficult credit situations, we work with them all the time, and a lot of them turn out perfect. Some don't. So creative ways to get money. I mean, I'm going to give you a real life example. There was a time in the past I didn't have enough money to start to do what I wanted to do, to create a business. I sold pepper spray. I bought it for $8 and I sold it for 20 and 25 bucks, 2 ounce, 4 ounce. I went and I sold thousands of them, and I made 10 or 12 or 14 bucks on each one. I raised some money and I started a land care business or landscaping business. But you can do a lot of things as far as sources of money. Yeah, this is good for existing. This is good for startup. And the last thing I really want to hit on is referral fees. Okay, get a hold of Galen, gemsit.com, gemsit.org. Send him a direct message. He will connect us. If you want to refer deals to us, bring us people who need money for their business. 10% of our profit is a referral fee. That can be a lot of money. That can be 600, 800 bucks. That could be more than that. If you want to be an agent with us, 25% for bringing us deals. I will teach you how to do it. You can do it full-time. You can do it part-time. All you got to do is bring us people who need money. It's simple as that. And we're going to do that through Galen. That's it. What do you think, Galen?
Okay. We'll sit there and get into it. We'll talk about it here in just a second, because if you come through me, I promise you there is a fee. I let people know that all the time. So, Regine, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you now.
Wonderful, 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 wonderful. Because I thought we were about to have a problem. I was about to have to walk over to the UK and put the camera in front of your face. Yes, I really was. I was going to get there. You know, I do have some connections to get me there instantly, but I won't let that out right now.
Instantly,
you know what I'm saying?
Instantly,
Yeah.
awesome.
Instantly, yes, instantly. You know, I mean, hell, in lieu of, you know, new information, I can now reveal some of my alien friends and sources. You know what I mean? Shoot, y'all might not be connected with some of the right people, but I know some of the right people. My ETs can get me where I need to go. I don't know about y'all ETs. You know what I'm saying? Let's get the shit right now. So anyway, Regine.
Yes, I'm here.
as you were saying, we were talking about you growing up. We're talking about the group in France at the early age, and then we were making that transition from that group into you moving into the UK. So please continue.
Yes, so once I moved to the UK, that's when I really started doing music really seriously. I took it really seriously.
What can I interject? Can I interject right quick?
Yes, yeah, sure.
Okay. Look, Regine, this is you and I, right? This is you and I. You have a bunch of your friends that have joined us from the UK and are paying. I'm looking at them. I'm seeing all the people that are joining on the live, right? They know you don't talk like this. Come on, Regine. Talk to me how you talk to me, Regine. Don't do that. You know, this is a great interview, but you know, you don't have to put on the elite status. I know you're elite. I know you're an international superstar. I know this. I know that you are the queen of Afro beats. I know that you've You've been on stage with Earth, Wind, and Fire. I know this. I know you've been linked up with some of the best in the business. I know this, but I also know Regine. So can I talk to Regine? Can I talk to my friend Regine? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, she's here now.
Okay, so go ahead, man. Go ahead, man. Let them have it, man. Talk to us, man.
Yeah, I like the way you know Miguel, right?
Well, we're having a good time. You know that, Ray. You know.
Yes.
So go ahead. Let us know, man. Let these people know who you really are. I want them to connect with you, just like I've connected with you. Our friendship, our bond that we've had over telephone conversations and in IG video conferences with Terry Allred. You know, let them know, man, because you're just such a great person. We haven't even gotten into the philanthropy yet and the reasons why. Well, of course, you know, the give back in terms of you being growing up as an orphan and the loss and the trauma that you've experienced. So we haven't even gotten into all of that. But come on, let's fill in the blanks. Go ahead.
Yeah, so I was saying, yeah, after France, you know, that was my dream to come to the UK and, of course, speak English because I was speaking French, yeah. But you know, when I was in France, I studied tourism. I went into air hostess school, yeah. So you know, English was I was quite good in English. So I said, you know what, I really want to go to the UK and I want to learn English a bit more and explore, you know. So one day I decided just to go. I bought a ticket with the Eurostar and I came to the UK. Once I came to the UK, found a job, and I met so many good people here in the UK. I met some good producers. I met some good friends as well, some really good friends, you know. So I was feeling a little bit less lonely, you know. And
Right.
studied as well here. And music, it was music. Doing a lot of music and going to the studio, record songs, work as well with a producer in Nigeria. His name is Effects. I work with him. He's a very good producer. I actually learned a lot from him as well. That's where I learned a lot, you know, about Afrobeat, you know.
Okay. So hold on a second, Reggie. Hold on a second. Before you keep going, because there are a lot of people that you just skipped over. You know, I know I know you might be a little nervous on this worldwide platform because you're being streamed all over the world. I just want you to know right now you have millions of people tuned in and watching you right now. You might not see it on your end, but there are millions of people that are watching you. And Jarrell Braswell, our consummate comedian and resident host, has joined us. What's going on, JB?
You got a big dog, man. Out here running around, man. Come pick up the generator for this building, man. Need some good constant power. So
yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
Well,
we're here with a member of the family, man, Regine Gagne over there in the UK. You know, she's sitting up doing a thing. You know, Paul Whitehouse. You know, we're sitting there chopping it up.
JB, what up?
Yeah, what up, big dog? What up, Money P? P Money?
Hi.
What up?
Yes, indeed. And Regine was giving us a little background about
I was listening. I was tapped in.
Okay. And look,
Hi, KB.
How you doing?
Yes, indeed. And look, you know, I gave a shout out to everybody.
You said who? Me? You a shout out?
Yeah, I actually watched your interviews with
Oh, you what?
BP.
Oh, definitely, man. I like that. I appreciate you, man. I'm glad you enjoyed the interviews and everything like that. We're gonna keep them coming.
Yeah, we definitely gonna keep them coming. But look, I need to throw this in there because if I don't, she's gonna be upset and the lips gonna be poked out. Since I was giving the rundown to everybody that joined the live, Dearmore Carolina, she here too. What's going on, sister? Big shout out to Dearmore Carolina. You know what I'm saying? Yes, indeed. Now back to the business. Regine, what? I hear something in the back. Is that music? I don't know if that's music. Is that music? Okay, that might have
I
been.
heard something. Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe.
Oh, okay, okay. Let me just mute that out then. Let me mute that out. Okay, there we go. All right. So Regine,
Yes.
what really inspired you to pursue
Mhm.
entertainment? I mean, like, what really was the passion? What really moved the needle for you to pursue um, entertainment?
Um, at first, as I said before, it was really a thing where I discovered that I could, that I could sing, and then I was doing it for fun at first, and when um I have a couple of friends who were saying, "Oh, I love your voice. You could sing." So I started to really, I started to really like continue singing. Wherever I would go, I would just sing. And it's when I also was with this group, I was telling you, in France with the boys. And I went on stage for
Right.
the first time. That's what really also, you know, I said to myself, wow, this is wonderful, and I feel great and I feel good, you know.
Mhm.
And from there I just continue and meeting people as well, meeting good people in the
Mhm.
music industry as well, helped
So
me a lot.
how, yeah, how would you describe your sound, Regine? How would you describe your sound?
My
Your
sound,
authentic sound. Yes, your sound.
okay, my sound is a mix of you know where I come from and where I also been traveling, because I'm from the Caribbean, so you can hear the Caribbean sound, Afro as well, um, and yeah, I would say Afro Caribbean. Yeah.
Hmm. Hmm. So what's the hardest part about breaking through as an artist today and as a female artist today?
The hardest part, I would
Yes.
say, the hardest part would be, it really, really the promotion into, because doing the song, I don't believe this is the hardest part. Doing
Right.
the
Okay.
song, putting things together, doing maybe like a music video, but I think most of the artists where it's really kind of difficult is when it comes to promote the song and promote it well. Some people, they would promote it to their own, level, and you know, um, but I think, if you want to promote, that's why me sometimes if I have to release a song, I'm like, you know what, there's no point to waste it if you know that you don't have the finance to release a song. You just
Okay, so
release it.
let's talk about that. Let's talk about that, Regine. Because if you really want to have impact on your music, and if you're an independent artist and you believe in yourself, you have to put some type of promotional budget together
Yeah.
in order for it to get somewhere.
Yes,
If
you
you
yeah.
want to impact radio, if you want to impact various markets, and does social media, does that actually make artists lazy because they think that at a click of a button, this is going to get you somewhere?
Some people they will just release the song on maybe social media, Instagram, all the platform, and think it's over. It's not over. You still have to push like radio. You
Right,
have to push
right.
like social media is very powerful. I have to say that's a tool that is really, really powerful. But you know, it's not enough. It's not enough. You still have to do the radio. You still have to do campaign and other things. But social media is really powerful, though. TikTok. I would say people can blow on TikTok, but you know, then if everyone could blow on TikTok, then I think everyone will make it. But it's also not as easy as this. So
Right. So
yeah,
let me ask you
we have
this.
to
Let me
work.
ask you this. let me ask you this, right? Because you should have known that this question is coming. You're a very beautiful woman in the music industry. How difficult has it been dealing in this industry and it being a predominantly male-driven industry? There are more males or men in the power seats, so to speak. And how has that played a part in how you move?
Yes, it's true that there is like in this industry it's more predominantly men, and as a woman, you face challenges. You face a lot of challenges. Like I yeah, you do face challenge, but me, the way that I see it is, I truly, as a woman, I truly value myself. And
Yes.
there is moves that I would make and moves that I would not make, and uh, I believe also is it depend everything depend of how you present yourself, you know.
Right.
You present yourself to whoever you're gonna be maybe doing music with, whoever you're gonna meet, So with the years, I doing music, you find ways, to really do things the way you want to do it. I'm talking for myself anyway. I'm not talking for any other woman. I'm talking for myself.
Okay.
Mm.
Okay. So what advice would you give artists that are struggling with confidence, especially after dealing with something as traumatic as, an individual in the industry trying them or wanting sexual favors to help promote their career? How does someone bounce back from something like that? And what advice would you give?
Yeah. What I would say to anyone, any women specifically, is to believe in yourself and your talent, because when you believe in yourself, there is something within you, who says,
Mhm.
what, I'm not gonna adhere to any bullshit, and
Right.
I believe that if you truly believe in yourself and you know exactly where you want to go and who you are, then you would see the door opening uh, along the way, and never give up as well. It's so easy to give up, especially when things don't come the way you're supposed to. You're like, okay, what, when is it gonna, when am I going to make it? No, you have to be, I believe in this game, you have to be patient, you have to work hard, but also, you have to be consistent, and especially believe in yourself, you know,
Right.
and
Okay. So
and
let
and,
me
and
add this in there because when I made the statement, when I said what I said, I didn't put a gender on it, male or female. You said females, which I understand.
because I am a
But
female.
yes, but I was also leaving that open to males as well to understand that, hey, they may get approached in an inappropriate way, and there's ways that you can actually overcome this, because a lot of males in the industry that get approached in that manner don't want to talk about it. They feel like they've been disrespected, or they want to keep it a secret, when in fact it needs to be exposed. If in fact you know those types of things are happening, I would I would say so. I mean, I don't know. What say you, JB? Paul, what do you think?
Sure, absolutely. Yes. Anybody gets approached in a weird way, do something about it.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah, but
JB?
it's also what you do with this, once you approach, in this
Yeah,
way, it's also what you do, and the
right.
answer you give back, you know.
hmm hmm Okay. So I don't know if JB, can you hear me?
Y'all
I
can
don't
you
know if
not, yeah.
JB.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, what are your thoughts on that, JB? I wanted to get your input before we kept going.
What you say? On what particular subject?
Yeah, about artists in the industry being approached inappropriately from people in power seats, to help advance their careers.
Oh man, shit, man. Shit, man. That's gonna happen to them all the time, man. You just gotta goddamn know how to combat that and stand on morals, man, and stand on your talents, man. Believe in yourself, man, and don't let nobody try to use that over your head, like hang a mistletoe over your head. Don't let them try to get you. So
Right.
you gotta stand firm, man, on principles and morals, man, and don't let nobody have no leverage on you. Because if you do that shit one time, people feel like, okay, shit, they going, we can do this, and we ain't really, you know what I'm saying, really got to really put nothing into them. All we gotta do is shit, lure with this or whatever. It ain't everything got to be coming on to. It could be some other vices. You know what I'm saying? You
Right.
just gotta stay strong and don't
Right.
fall victim to it.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
most of the time, anyway, it's like, nothing is promised anyway,
yep,
People
yep, yep,
tell you, yeah, you do this, you do that, and you get this, and nothing is promised,
yep.
so,
Yeah.
and
So it's best
it proves
sometimes to
to me,
invest in yourself.
yeah, and to me, it proves if someone really, disrespect you in this manner, it proves that, this person doesn't acknowledge your talent. If someone really acknowledge your talent and think that you're talented, this should not even be involved.
Exactly. Yep.
Okay. So this leads me to, and of course, I have to ask you this question, Regine. Do you have a problem with, or can I have permission, or can you give me your permission to play some of your music? Because I want people to hear some of who you are. Do you have an issue with that?
Not at all. Of
No?
course.
Okay. Wonderful, 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 wonderful. Good, good, good. We're going to take our time with this. We're going to take our time with this. I have plenty more questions. I have a lot more to get into about your life, your foundation, and everything that you have going on right now, because you have you're starting the acting situation, and you have some roles that you're getting ready for, or that what's going on?
Yes, in fact, I've started with theater. When I was in France, I did some theater, and it was really good. I really enjoyed it. And
Okay.
but when I came to the UK, I was more on the music side. Yeah, I did.
Right,
Yeah, it
right,
was really
right,
good.
right.
And lately, I took some acting lessons, and I really
Okay.
enjoyed it. And
Mm,
uh, about like I would say 6, 7 years ago, I did a short film in the UK. It's called Black Ink. I was a nurse,
mhm,
and
mm,
and after I didn't really pursue it, but I thought that
mm.
now, it's the right time, and I feel like I really want to do it, so I'm just going to do it. I feel like,
Right.
when something comes up in your mind and you feel like you want to do it, you should just do it, and see how it goes.
See how it goes. Okay. So since you've given me the green light, I'm just going to do it, ladies and gentlemen. If you know, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, I'm going to pull up something here, ladies and gentlemen, that I want you to hear. This is one particular song. This is one in particular song that I want you guys to hear.
I wonder what you're
Whole
gonna
lot of
play for.
whole lot of jiggling going on, ladies and gentlemen. I just want y'all to know that whole lot of jiggling going on, ladies and gentlemen.
And the winner is. I'm not offended.
It's Regine Gagne, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm not offended. This is my mood for life.
Over 120,000 views, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm not offended. This is my mood for life. I'm not offended. I'm not offended. I'm not offended. This is my mood for life. I'm not offended. I'm not offended. I'm not offended. This is my mood for life. If you're not offended, come join me if you can. Bring a friend if you can. Pop up bottles. want no trouble. They want no trouble. I'm not offended, 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 not offended. I'm not.
Enough, ladies and gentlemen. Enough, ladies and gentlemen. Enough, ladies and gentlemen. Enough, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, indeed. Enough, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not going to sit there. You have to go research this stuff for yourself. You know what I'm saying? Because there's been a transition. I mean, there's been a real transition because I was surprised to see Regine. I know she's from the Caribbean. I get it. I know she's out of the Caribbean. I know she's, calypso and, reggaeton, wine your waist and all that. I know she's got it in her. But if you're paying attention to Regine's music, that's just one style of Regine's music. Just one. But that song in particular caught my attention, and of course you guys know why, but at the same time, because the melody, the beat, it's electric. It makes you dance. Paul, what do you think?
Yeah, I'm trying to think of my girlfriend likes this African dance. I've texted her. I'm waiting for her to respond. I want to ask Regina about it.
Okay,
But
it's
that
Regine,
beat-
not Regina.
Regine, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Regine,
Yeah.
the beat was killer. Your voice is killer. That's awesome. I can't wait to hear the rest of your stuff. And in all the styles, R&B, Afrobeat.
Okay. Now
Yeah.
check this out. Now listen to what I'm saying, people. Listen to what I'm saying. This particular song has over 103,000 views currently and still rising. You know what I'm saying? I'm just, this isn't easy to do, ladies and gentlemen. These things aren't easy to do. 103,000 views. Okay.
Right.
Awesome song. Gives you a little bit more of who Regine is, ladies and gentlemen. Let's tap into Regine. Yeah.
Regine.
Without you. Pay attention to the words, ladies and gentlemen.
It's stuff I'm feeling. I'm ready to give you all if you're willing. Oh no, you got me tripping. I pray that day don't come, you catch me sleeping. Oh yeah, I know if you do without your love.
I don't know what to do without your love, baby. Hey.
I know if you do without your love. I know if you breathe without your love.
This love you feel like.
Talk to him, Regine.
I'm ready to give you all that you needed.
Say what?
Oh no.
Oh, no.
I got you tripping.
Yes, you do.
Je prie que cet amour ne cesse jamais.
Paul, you don't know nothing about this here.
Oh, I'm digging it. I'm into it.
You tip my heart and then you give them rhythm. I dey feel you die and I dey feel your rhythm. Oh, more I need your love. You be my own oxygen. Yeah. Okay, you tip my heart and then you give them rhythm. I dey feel you die and I dey feel your rhythm. Oh, more I need your love. You be my own oxygen. I know if you do without your love.
Without your love.
I know if you do without your love. I know if you do without your love. I know if you do without your love.
Cause I can do without your love. When you touch me, I feel your love. I never knew love until you came. Cause you're the one we're playing games. Na. I can't do without you, and you know that is true. Anything that you want, I will do. If not you, who else will I run to? Who will I go to? So baby, let me know. 'Cause I
Regine
wanna
gone
know.
yay, ladies
If
and
you
gentlemen.
go, let me know. Baby, let me know. Cause I wanna
Beautiful.
know. If you go
Soulful.
stand by me, let me know. So baby, let's do something
Songster.
tonight. Let me break
Yes,
you feel
indeed.
alright. If you wanna go, please don't go. I know if you do without your love. I know if you be without your love. I know if you do without your love. I know if you be without your love.
Come on now. Regine
Come on.
Gagne,
Nice.
ladies and gentlemen. Man, stop playing with my girl, man. Y'all stop, man. Stop. Y'all gotta stop. Let me see if I can get this thing back how I need to get it back. Let's
Man,
see.
that
Okay.
voice is killer.
Let's see.
Oh, thank
Stop
you.
the screen. Boom. Bring everybody back in. Come on, man. That's Regine Gagne, ladies and gentlemen. She is right there on your screen looking at you live and in full effect. That is some awesome music. Now, I have to ask you this question. Because obviously somebody was in love during that time. You know what I'm saying? Because music is usually inspired by something.
Mm.
What you scratching your neck for? What? I need to know the backstory. I need to know because the melody, the music, you can feel the passion. Talk to me, Regine. What was going on at the time, sister? That was an awesome cut.
Yeah, that was a feature with this artist called Scales. He's a popular Nigerian musician, and to be honest with you, it was through my producer that we did this song, and it was in Nigeria, and I was here. I recorded it in the UK, and then I went to Nigeria actually I went to Nigeria to shoot the video. Sorry, to shoot the music video. But it was nothing really particular behind it. No love story with him or anyone else. But it's just that we decide the theme of the song, and the theme was love, and we just sung about love. But there was no one particular.
So wait a minute. Hold on. You see how she tried to do that, Paul? How often do you just fly out to Nigeria, Paul?
Tell us the deeper story.
Yeah, let the people know the real. This was nothing. I just flew to Nigeria nothing between him, me, or anybody else for that matter. I listen very well. You had to have some kind of passion or love somewhere along the lines because that I don't believe
That don't come
it.
from
Do you
nowhere.
believe it?
That don't
Do
come
you
from
believe
nowhere.
it? That don't
No.
just come from we're just gonna talk about love and it just comes out like that. No.
That comes
And
from
I
the
don't think
center of the
anybody
body.
on this live believes that. You know what I'm saying? And when I first asked the question, she turned her head and scratched her neck like, oh shit, here we go. I didn't
Behavioral
want to
panel
talk
flu.
about this. Yeah. I'm not gonna let you off the hook like that, Regine. I want to know, okay, if not within that situation, within the context of love, who made you feel that way as you thought about that music and was inspired to write about love? How about that?
Oh, who made me?
Name names.
No one in particular, to be honest with you. I was just thinking about,
Here we go
I was just,
again.
oh my God, you're trying to make me say something.
Yes, I am, because you want to say it, but you just don't want to let the people know. What's his name? What's her name? You see, I'm trying to be unbiased here, although but what's his name?
There's no name. It's just without you. That's it.
Okay, Without You, ladies and gentlemen, that is the name of the song. It is a classic. It is a beautiful song. Regine, man, thank you for having just a wonderful voice and a great personality. So moving right along, since you don't want to be honest with the people, and we come here on Industry Talk to be honest and open with the people, right? what has been going on in Regine's life, present day? What kind of music are you working on? Who are you collaborating with? Who are you linking up with and networking with present day? Talk to us.
Yeah. At the moment, I have a project with my country, Guadeloupe. I have a project with them because apparently, they want to hear something, very Caribbean from me. So I have a project like a 3 songs, project with them, and I'm actually working on it. And I think this is going to be very beautiful because I'm going to show my roots, you know, and where I come from, So because when we talk about Guadeloupe, sometimes if I say I'm from the Caribbean, people will say, "Oh, you're from Jamaica," and you from say, "No, I'm from Guadeloupe," and they say, "Oh, why is that?" So some people they don't, they will say, "Oh, I don't know," because we are very small Caribbean island, but I see that the more I, share my story and people get to know Guadeloupe, and this also I don't know if you know this famous footballer Thierry Henry. He come from my country as well, and actually people knew a lot about Guadeloupe through him as well. So this project will really allow me to, showcase my country as well, which is very important, you know. Um, and
Right.
also I'm working on different features as well, which I probably won't reveal. But I'm working on 3 different features at the moment. And I can't wait for this project as well to be finished.
Okay.
Um,
Can I ask you one question?
yeah, sure.
Why would you tell us about 3 projects that you're working on but you can't reveal? That is like an itch that you cannot scratch, my dear.
It tastes good, but I'm not going to give you none.
Exactly.
Because sometimes, you have to keep some and just surprise, it's
Uh-huh.
important, you have to,
Okay.
yeah, you have to
Okay.
surprise. Because if I say it all now, then, the element of surprise won't be there. So it's good that,
But it's not a surprise.
all
You
the,
said you've got 3
yes,
projects.
but they don't know who is it for with.
Oh,
They don't know.
gotcha. I understand. Well, let me ask you
No,
this. Will Regine Gagne be involved in it?
Of course. Of
Well, then
course.
you can let us know what her role in it is, can't you? I mean, like
Yeah,
something.
it's yes,
Galen,
it's just
Galen,
3 features, so
Yeah, Paul.
some ladies are very brilliant and strategic. My lady is just
Yeah,
like Regine. Like if
right.
she can keep it under wraps and strategically move. So some ladies are smart like this. I mean, I think it's a smart
Right.
move. Very cool.
Yeah, yeah. Um, well, let me say this, Paul. I didn't bring you on here to be a part of the peanut gallery. Damn it! I'm trying to pry out the information for the people. This isn't
Yeah,
for me.
She
yeah.
This is
she's
for
not
the
going to
people.
crack.
The
She's
people.
not going to crack.
The
She's
people want to
solid.
know,
But
She's
Paul.
I'm giving a lot of
she's
information
not going to crack under interrogation. You got to respect that.
actually. Yeah. Oh,
Okay.
there's something I forgot as well to mention where we're actually mentioning about acting. I am also one of the judge at the United Presidential Film Festival, and I only just, started. So I'm also really happy about this opportunity. And I thanks Mr. Martin for giving me this opportunity to be, a judge, I know I'm going to also learn a lot through this opportunity. So I'm very happy about this opportunity. Yeah.
Okay. So talk to us about Wayne Wonder, LAX,
Mhm.
Olakira, My Way, and many others that you've had an opportunity to
To
engage with,
perform with.
be on
Yeah.
stage with, to perform with? Give us, because that's some heavy hitters in the business.
Yeah. Um, my, I would say, let's start with, yeah, Earth, Wind and Fire. It was in France actually, but I was in the UK
Okay.
already, right? And
Okay.
one promoter in France actually contacted me to open up for Earth, Wind and Fire at their
Wow.
concert in Paris. And wow, yeah, wow, myself, I was like, wow, okay. Um, so when I arrived in Paris, I actually rehearsed like crazy for this show because I said, you know what, this is such a massive opportunity. And when I look at the stage, because there were many, so the stage was just black and massive. Like I was so tiny on the stage because the stage was so big. But of course, it was a bit intimidating. But I think that's something that was really, really, really good for me to do also because um, at first, I met all of them, of course, and when I was on stage, um, I felt, I think for the first time, I felt kind of, you know what would it be? Would I be good enough? Would he, I was asking myself a lot of questions before, you know, I actually went on stage. And,
Mhm.
when I actually was on stage, I kind of feel really comfortable.
Right.
I was feeling
Nice.
really good. And, I think that was a very, very big opportunity for me. And through this, I had other opportunities as well. And
Okay.
other promoters asked me to perform, you know. So sometimes a show can bring you another one. That's why I always believe, you know what, no matter what, if you go to do a show, even if there is one person in the room, you have to perform like there is 10,000 people in the room because you don't know who is going to be there watching you. So me, I always make sure that, if I have to perform, I have to perform to the best of my ability, no matter, how many people is in the room.
Mm.
That's very important as an artist, to
Right.
always be on point, yeah, no matter
Okay.
what.
Okay.
And
Okay.
yeah, when Wonder, I have the opportunity as well to perform also within in a show outside London in Nottingham. Um, and that was also a really good opportunity. I could say I met him and very, very, very nice guy, very down to earth. And yeah, the show went well as well. Very, went
Okay.
really, really well.
Okay.
So yeah, most of the
Right.
people that you mentioned, that was really, like, yeah, I have to say, yeah, good artist. And then, I learn with each performance, with each artist that I perform with, you always learn. You always learn, and it's always a different experience as well.
Okay. So I'd be remiss if I didn't mention that you were featured in quite a few magazines, Hype magazine, The
Yes.
Sun, The Guardian. I think it's Stay Music, Life,
It's an
Oceana.
Italian.
Um, huh?
I was saying, was an Italian magazine.
Oh, it's an Italian magazine. Okay,
Yeah.
okay. But it's still mainstream periodicals that go out to large amounts of people, to the
Yeah.
masses, talking
Yes.
about who you are. So, when people think that I'm kidding when I say that you're an international star, you're really an international star, and you don't carry you're so humble, um, Regine. You're so down to earth, and it's amazing to have an opportunity to speak with you. But a lot of people, I'm sure, could speak the same language. Your friends would probably say the same thing, that you're just such a wonderful person. So let's get into your philanthropy. Let's get into Foundation Gagne and what it is that the foundation does and what it provides and what inspired you to get it off the ground. Talk to us.
Yeah. Yeah, as I mentioned my story at the beginning when we started the interview. I since I've lost my parents at a young age, I thought that it would be really good, to have a charity who help people who has been in the same situation as me, and I decided to have this charity called Foundation Garnier. And Foundation Garnier is helping orphan, but people in need as well, children in need. We provide school, we pay for the school fees, but also anything that from clothes to school, anything they would need for the schools, uniforms, food. I mean, pretty anything to get them start, and get to school and have a good education, because education, I believe education is something which is very important. I love, when I was in class, I love studying, and I think that if we get your qualification, and yeah, you'll be good. You start something really good in life. So and some children, you know some of them, they really can't because of the school fee, in Africa. And so I decided to help, those orphans, and the children, who don't, maybe if they don't have, if even if they're not like orphan completely, but if they don't have maybe a dad or a mom, or if they're poor, then we would help them
Right.
through this organization.
Mhm.
Yeah, and when it was COVID as well, we provided mask, everything, to help for this situation. So it's something which is very dear to my heart anyway. And even without this charity, this is, I believe this is part of my personality, to really and always help people, you know. Yeah.
Okay. So let me ask you this now, because that's my job. My job in this position, so don't hold it against me, Leslie, is to ask you questions. And for some
Yes.
odd reason, Paul is right here riding along with you, not allowing you to answer my questions. Like, oh yeah, she didn't know what. I
Thank you,
need
Paul.
answers. I need answers. I need answers. And you're gonna sit there and check. You don't even know Paul. You can't be high fiving Paul on the slick. Anyway, let me know and let the people know how you ran across and met my good friend, my brother Terry Allred, who in turn introduced me to you. Give us the backstory, Regine, because the people want to know. Because of course you're in the UK. You and I have never met in person, but we speak to one another about your business, what you're wanting to get accomplished, the mission, and things that you're doing to move the needle forward with your business. So please let the people know, how in the hell
I met
did you
Terry.
run across some guy in the middle of Mississippi to sit there and have a conversation with? Please, let them know.
um, to be honest with you, it was someone that we knew in common, right? Um,
Yes.
yeah, someone when you in comment, I think, and he said that that person talked to him about me, and we talk on Instagram. Yeah, we talk on Instagram, and I think what happened is, sometimes we talk with people, and you know the conversation just flow. It's like the energy, everything is just right. I feel that's what happened with Terry. Very down to earth. He's a very, very down to earth person. He likes to
Yes.
help as well. And we, yeah, we started talking, and then that's what happened. It's just that
Right.
we just gelled. Yeah, yeah,
Right.
very interesting person. Terry is a very down to earth guy, as I said, and after he introduced me to you,
Yes.
yeah, that was
Yes.
simple but very efficient.
Yes. And that's exactly how it happened, ladies and gentlemen. But what Regine is failing to realize is that her conversation, her simple conversation, I'm trying to figure out how you're in the UK. Do you connect with one of the biggest ex-drug kingpins in America? I'm trying to figure it out. Regine.
Yes.
To my ass, please fill me in.
The internet is very powerful, right?
Oh no, she gonna play with on the internet, Paul. The internet.
Nice
That's
answer.
how-
She's smooth. She presents some good answers.
Man, stop sitting, man. Stop co-signing, Paul. Man, look, man. You just giving her too much ammunition to just keep
No,
going,
no.
man.
I made a comment. She presents good answers. The very
Oh, man, boy.
provides what she wants to provide to you.
Everyone has slick information today. Everybody's slick today.
Let me get
Everybody
on
is slick.
Galen's side. Regine, please answer Galen's direct question.
Thank you. Damn, it's something. Women always stick together. Men, you see what happens? We can't stick together because there's a beautiful woman in the room. That is a true assessment.
I'm
That's
just
true.
playing it from 10,000 foot up, looking down on the conversation, seeing what you're
I
doing,
understand.
seeing what she's doing, and commenting.
I understand. I appreciate you paying attention and tuning in and locking in with us. So, Regine, I have to thank my brother Terry Allred for connecting us. And of course, we over here, of course, Terry is an A&R with us with Freeway Records. Of course, we've been having conversation about your music. We've been having conversation about making sure that you're registering your music correctly, yeah, and a bunch of other things to ensure that you're making all the right steps. And you mentioned this earlier, but when you don't have a full team, because you're like I said, you're an international superstar, and you're handling a lot of the bookings, you're handling a lot of the contracts and negotiations and conversation yourself because you're independent. You're wanting to build a team. So how hard is it to build a team, and what steps are you taking to ensure that you're insulating yourself correctly and protecting yourself?
Yeah, I think it's very difficult to build a team around you because, there is different thing that's involved within this team. It's like,
That's right.
you have to trust them. You have to be,
Mhm.
and it's really not easy because there's a difference between having people around you and having good people around you. You see?
Right.
So,
Right.
when you have people around you, then you always have to have one eyes open and you always have to be very careful, because, of course, some people sometimes might not be, as genuine as they pretend to be. But when you have a good team around you, like a family, that's exactly what I was talking. You remember last time we have a conversation, I was talking about family. I was talking with Terry as well about family. Yeah.
Yes.
So, having a good team is almost like having a family around, and everyone is doing what they're supposed to do to, to help elevate you, you see,
Right.
and we all grow together. Like
Yeah.
we are brothers and sisters, we all grow together. And having this is, is not easy because you have to
Right.
to find the right team. It might be, you find one person here, one person in here, one person in here, and they might not even be in the same country, But
Right.
once everyone is getting along, then I think that can be the perfect team. But if it was easy to find the perfect team, I think also, it's not easy. Yeah, that's all I can
Yeah,
say.
I agree with Regine 1000%. I really do. Do you know how much I agree with her? Let me explain to you, ladies and gentlemen, how long it took. So that's why I know that, you know, I haven't been accepted on her team yet. I haven't been put into place on the team yet because it took months. I mean months to get a picture and a bio, ladies
You're
and
almost,
gentlemen.
you're almost an uncle. You're
To
almost
build
an uncle.
huh?
You're almost
What
an
happened,
uncle.
I didn't hear that. What'd you say, Paul?
You're almost an uncle. You're this close.
Oh, man, look. Let me just say this, ladies and gentlemen. It was like pulling teeth. Have you ever had a tooth pulled without Novocaine or without any type of, you know, okay, just imagine that feeling. You know what I'm saying? And then it gets down to the nerve tendon and it gets stuck and they got to pull and yank and pull and yank and well, look. So that's just to give you a little insight in terms of what I had to go through just to get a picture. That's how big of a superstar she is, ladies and gentlemen. You know what I'm saying? You know, so I finally recently just got a picture. I finally got a couple of photos, which allowed me to make some flyers, you know. And you know, if in fact you guys want to follow Regine, you know, go to Regine Gagne on IG, on all social media. Where are you on social media anyway, Regine? Are you really just focused on IG? Are you on TikTok? Where are you?
I'm everywhere, really. I am on
Okay.
Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. It's the same as Regine Garnier Official One.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right.
Yes.
And once again, I hear that you have some projects coming down the pipeline. You got like 3 features that you're working on. Any word or insight on what's
Tell us
going
more.
on?
You're back at it.
Tell us more.
Please tell us more, a lot more. I would the inquiring minds want to know. If anyone out here in this digital landscape, and in this space that's working with us right now, because they got a bunch of people. Oh wow, they got a bunch of comments. Shit, I've been missing comments, having fun on this conversation. My bad, y'all. I'm serious, y'all. This is not intentional. When the conversation's good, I really don't get a chance to read these comments. But they have people, if you have questions, if you have comments, if you want to know something about Regine, she's not going to say nothing. She ain't going to tell you. See how I'm having a hard time just getting started. So now you see the photo story. You see how hard it is just to get her to say something on this thing. You know, okay, you can just imagine. All right, now, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please leave them in the comment section, and I will ask Regine for you right here, right now, from everyone that's tuned in with us. If you have anything that you want to say, Regine. So, what else do we need to know about Regine Gagne that we may have overlooked? Like your favorite food. As a matter of fact, I want to know, coming out of Guadeloupe, what is like one of the nice cuisines or the finer dishes that you would find in Guadeloupe, or something that you grew up on, or something when you go back to the island you have to have?
Okay, we have actually something called a bucket, which is a type of, like it made with flour, like a type of bread, and then inside you can have so many different things. You have saltfish. We eat a lot of saltfish. Saltfish salad inside is really nice.
Okay,
We've got
so hold
also
on a second, Regine. Hold on a second. Some people might not have caught that. They might think you're saying swordfish, but you're saying salt. S-A-L-T, saltfish.
Saltfish.
Yeah. Who? No, she disappeared. Somebody's trying to call her. Just when we get into the battle, to the heat of battle. I don't know if she's saying koi, salt, sword. What you saying?
I heard cod. And I also heard you coming back like an expert negotiator. You let it
The
lie.
volume is
You ask
very
the
low.
question, you let it lie for a minute, you circle back, ask it again in a similar way.
The
I saw you
Yes,
reading
indeed.
body language. You
I
asked a
think the
question.
volume
You're
is
like, she's
very
like,
low.
Because you disappeared. Did you say conch? She got to come out and come back in.
conchfish makes sense. I don't know if cod's in the Caribbean. So
No,
conch,
that's right. So and that's a snail. So I don't know what she's talking about. Yeah, conch.
yeah, I didn't know that.
Yeah, look it up.
I'm a hillbilly in Ohio.
Yeah. Well, anyway, she'll be back in just a minute. Let her sit there and straighten out all of the madness. How about
Clear
that?
the
We're having a
fish
great
up.
conversation with Regine Garnier. Man, we've been going at it for a minute. We about to get damn. I didn't even realize we've been talking for an hour and a half. We about to get off this thing. Because I'll be here all day talking to Regine, man. She's got such a great story and she's done so much. And I want to thank everybody for joining us today. Let me while we're waiting for Regine to come back. Her phone might have went dead too. She might not have had it on the charger. And I need to let her get some sleep. It's 12 a.m. It's almost 1 o'clock in the morning over there in the UK. Let's see here. Rakeem. I think that's Rakima. Or Rika. Yeah, Rika. Oh, here she goes. Okay. All right. We back in business? I think we're back in business, Paul. Rakima, Low Key, Layla. Ski Skinner, Diamore, Carolina. Official Auntie Yosis, Prinzy, Animal. I think she's coming in. Les 5 Siensta. Let's see. Angel Williams. How you doing, Angel? Public figure. Let's say. Yeah, it's not coming in right. So, Paul, before she comes back in, go ahead on and give your rundown before we get up out of here.
Okay. Well, first, a lot of the things that you guys talked about tonight, you asked how did she get connect. She said connections. We talked about that 2 or 3 weeks ago. Connections. What we talk about on Industry Talk on Tuesdays is money, business, how to get the money for your business, and like the small things about connections. But on the subject what we were talking about tonight, sources of money. If you're in business, you need money. There's a lot of different sources. Some require credit, some require good credit, some don't care about the credit, some require no credit. Before I get into that, referral fees. Make some money with us. Bring a deal to us. Go to Gems Diamond. Get a hold of Galen. He'll set a meeting. If you bring us a deal, you can get 10% of what we profit. That's how we built our business. We didn't even advertise. We just set out a bunch of referral fees and people brought deals to us. That's referral fees. Let's talk about agent commission. If you want to be an agent with us, you become a source of money for people, for businesses. Equipment financing, real estate financing, growth capital, working capital, SBA loans. We have all the sources. We really specialize in equipment and real estate financing, but there's others that we do. So anybody that you would bring us, friend, family member, somebody in business, connect with Galen. Let's get on a phone call. Let's talk and talk about how we can all make some money. So 10% referral fees. You don't do no work except introduce, get on the first phone call with us. Agent fees. I'll teach you how to be an agent. You can know the language, know what to say, become an expert in this field, and make a lot of money on one deal. I mean, we'll make 6,000, 8,000 or more on a deal. And imagine if you did 100 deals every year, making that money. So let's do this. Let's make some money together. Sources of money. I'll recap that real quick. You've got banks, you have lenders, private lenders, you have investors, you have friends, family who love you and believe in you. You've got investors who don't know you, but if they love you, maybe just like you, hopefully love, but they believe in your product or your service and it makes sense because you got a strong plan. Those are all sources of money. Banks require a certain credit score, otherwise they won't work with you. Even if they will work with you and you got the best credit score and more than 3 years in business and your business is killing it, you're the prime candidate for the bank. Does that mean that they're going to give you the least expensive money? No. Work with Patriot Business Finance Consultants, work with me, work with Galen. We find the lowest cost of money for your business. Existing businesses are easy. Anybody listening to this, I don't care what industry you're in. A lot of people here are in the entertainment industry. I want to work with you. You need equipment for studios. You need working capital. We can help you get money for your business. So banks, us, we have the widest range. We can work with difficult credit. We can make things happen. Startups, we can help with startups. They're not as easy. They're difficult. They require, money down, but we'll help you get to that point and offer you creative ways to do it, which is going to lead me in a couple of minutes or a minute to get to creative ways to start your business. Existing businesses, easy to work with. We can help you quick with what you want. Equipment financing, commercial investment, real estate financing, fix and flips, how to make money with real estate. Okay, but back to sources of money. Friends and family, if they believe in you, you can have an existing business and need a cash injection. You don't have other way to get it. That's one way to get it. Let's go crazy. Let's talk about the worst case. You're not in business. You want to open a business. You're working a job. That job, it's America, man. It's expensive. That job and your spouse's job, that's all it takes to survive. So how do you get ahead and actually open the lawn care business, the landscaping business, the manufacturing company, the recording studio, the concrete business, whatever? It doesn't matter what the business is. Everything applies to what I'm talking about. How do you get money to start it if you're living, existing, working 40, 48 hours a week? I guess you got to work outside of that 48 hours. You got to be creative and come up with some ideas. And here is an idea. Find a product and sell it. Sell that product for a year. Save all of your profit. I mean, it could be totally unrelated to the business that you want to start. Totally unrelated. But you can use that to get a chunk of money to open the business you really want to do. There's so many ways to do things. You just got to think about it. And that's all I do every day, all day, is sit and think about how to do this, how to get deals done, how to get more customers. You need customers. If you're an existing business, if you need money for your business, how can I help you? If you got real estate, I can pull it out of that. If you have accounts receivable, bunch of businesses owe you money and they're not paying quick enough, that's an asset. I can help you pull money out of that. If you own equipment free and clear or with a low balance, I can help you pull money out of that equipment for the cash injection into your business. So a lot of ways I can help you. But let's say, for example, I couldn't help you because not everybody can get done. We get a lot of deals done, the high percentage, but still there's things that can't be accomplished. How do you do it if you're in that situation? You're an existing business, you have no assets, you have a service, and I can't help you if that's the case. Try me first because I probably can help you. But let's say we try that and we can't. How do you do it? It's called guerrilla warfare, man. Go find a way when there's no way at all. You can, if you're an existing business, you can pre-sell your services, your growth money, your working capital, whatever you need can come from your existing customer base. If you don't have one, create it. And you're going to create it in the same way I'm going to tell you to pull it out of existing customers if you have, or if you have them.
Okay. Yes,
Take
indeed.
take your service, pre-sell it. Go to somebody's house and say, I cut grass. You know anybody who cuts their grass and doesn't want nobody to do it for them? They might not want to always do it. Buy 6 advanced lawn cuts from me. Give them out as gifts. You live in Florida, they're doing it all year long. Go sell those things for at a slight discount. Give them a deal. Make sure you've got enough profit markup in them, but give them a little bit. Say, I'll sell you 6 in advance for a small discount, and you can give these as gifts to people. You can buy 32 of them in advance and give it as a gift to somebody who is cutting their own grass, but they shouldn't because they're older. They want to do it, but maybe they shouldn't. Give them as
Okay.
gifts. Yeah. Pre-sell stuff. Sell it at discount, pre-sell it, and there's so many ways to raise cash for your business. But start with us. Get a hold of Galen. You want to work referral deals with us or agent? Get a hold of Galen. Let's set this up. I'll train you. Money for your business.
Okay, that's what's up. Regine, she disappeared. Okay, she must have got on the phone. So, yeah, she was there because she had come back in, Paul, and I guess she went back out. She must have jumped on the phone. So, yeah, Paul, I appreciate you, man.
Great show, man. She's
Yeah,
interesting. Wow. I mean,
Yeah,
how do
yeah.
you come from the beginning and then get all the way on opening up for Earth, Wind, and Fire? How do you? I mean, that's badass. We talk about this stuff, levels, connections.
Right. That's right.
That's great.
That's right. That's right. And I definitely have been enjoying the conversation. You know, I wanted to get back on because I still have some information that I need to pull out of her as it relates to who she's done some collaborations with, some artists that she's worked with, some top name producers as well. And like I said, she's making her way across the pond, so to speak, and getting her music infused into America and our network. But she's doing fantastic in the UK. She's doing fantastic in Guadeloupe. She's doing fantastic, throughout the islands and France. So her Nigeria, she's stretching the globe, man. She's spanning the globe, and to have this opportunity to work with her and know that she's really built for it and she's a professional, just like a Braswell, just like a lot of the folks that we deal with, Keith Wallace, and individuals who are professionals. When they hit the stage, they're coming there to do their job, and they're going to do their job phenomenally well. That is what you get when you deal with someone like a Regine Gagne. So, are we back, Regine?
Yes, I don't know. It keeps on, it just logged me off, so I don't know.
Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. But we're good. Before we get out of here, Regine, I like I said, I was just speaking about you and some of the collaborations that you've had with like Scales, and I think it's Davido. Is it Davido or Davido?
No, I didn't have
or you spoke highly of Davido. You spoke highly of Davido.
Oh yes, because he's one of the artists I like. I really like this artist.
Right.
That's probably why.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. And then what is it with Yemi Alade? What is it so special about Yemi?
Oh no, I like her because she's I think she's authentic, and I like her music as well. I really like her music.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, she's
so I'm listening. Go ahead. I'm listening.
Yeah, no, that's it. I think that's it. I really
Oh,
like.
okay.
Mhm.
So I have some questions I want to ask you. It's a thing that we do with artists, and I call it rapid fire. Right?
Mhm.
It's rapid fire, and of course, I want you to give me the first thing off the top of your head. I'm going to throw something out at you, and then you give me your first response. I don't need you thinking about it. I don't need you, you're just overthinking. Just give me
Just say
your
how it is, right?
wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Are
Oh,
you ready?
yes, I'm ready.
Regine Gagne on rapid fire, ladies and gentlemen. Regine, your favorite artist,
Usher.
your favorite country visited,
Favorite country visited. Um, Actually, I would say, oh my God, I've done so many. Nigeria was good.
I knew something about Nigeria, Paul. I knew I was going to get it out of the name, Paul. I knew it. Ladies
You
and
were
gentlemen,
right,
if you have
Paul.
not
You
been
were
paying
right.
attention,
Oh
hey,
my.
hey, 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 I'm always right, man. People don't want to give me no credit. I knew it. She had to sit there and think about it. And the only thing, of all the places, in all the spaces, ladies and gentlemen, we
With all
landed
the
back
faces.
we landed back in Nigeria. Yes, indeed.
Oh,
And we're gonna keep it rolling. I digress. We're gonna keep it pushing. We're gonna keep it pushing. Most emotional song, Regine, you've ever written.
The most what? Sorry.
The most emotional song that you've ever written.
Um, this song actually, I would say a song that you haven't even heard.
Did she freeze up?
I think she's froze.
I think she froze up.
Uh,
When she comes back, I want you to ask and why.
oh,
And why.
okay. So, yes, I would say actually a song that who is not even out, and I think this song is called Angel. Um, and my friend who is a DJ, his name is DJ Skim, is in the States, right? He heard the song, and he was telling me, you know what, let me just play it once on radio, and he played it, and we had lots of good, you know, um, um, people say good things about the
Yeah,
song,
good
but it was
reviews. Good
very
reviews.
this song but this
Yeah.
song called Angel um is about a little girl, right?
Mhm.
And when I wrote this song, I thought about it was about my niece, my little niece, which I like very much, and I think she's very special. And I when I wrote this song, I was just looking at her, and of course the lyrics came. This song is very emotional in a way where I speak about her, about how she is, and you know the person she is as well. And I made her listen to it, and she just like she was herself. She cried when she listened to the song. So
Mhm.
I can't wait to actually release this song for the whole world to listen to it.
Mhm. Yes. We'll definitely patiently anticipate the release of that song that you have not, given to the public. You'll tell me about something you haven't released, but you won't let me know about some features that you're working on. I don't understand it, but there again, I'm not going to stress over that. But I can't see you on the screen. I don't know why I can't see you on the
Oh,
screen.
can
Um,
I? Can you see me now? I can see myself, but
oh, you can see yourself on the screen.
yes, I can see myself on the screen, but
No, you can see yourself on the screen, but it's black on our end, so it's just a black
oh,
screen.
Can I
So
come out and
yeah, and come right back in because I have a
yeah,
couple more
okay.
questions because Regine decided to turn rapid fire into long drawn out, paragraph about an emotional song, which hey, she's the star. I have to sit there and play by her rules. But at the same time, when we come back, Regine, let's get through this rapid fire.
All right, no problem.
Okay, good deal, sister. See you right back. Paul?
You got a way of getting good information out of people. You circle back. And
Mhm.
don't ever question my loyalty, Galen. I'm with you. I'm with G. Don't ever question my loyalty. Come on.
Hey, everybody already heard it. Everybody was here. They saw it in full effect. They had a lady on screen, and you sit there and you sided. That's what guys do. Why do guys sit there and throw their wingman under the bus? You don't have to throw your wingman under the bus.
I made an observation.
You're supposed to throw him an alley-oop, not throw him under the bus. Ladies and
Dude,
gentlemen.
I'll be the good cop. You be the bad cop. We'll get the information out eventually. End the show. Right? We'll get it. There's a reason. There's a reason.
Oh my goodness. Regine, are we back?
Yes, I'm giving you
Okay.
half time today.
Okay, perfect. We're still in the middle of rapid fire. So fame or peace?
Peace.
Love or success?
Love or success? Love.
One word describing Regine Gagne.
I would say humble.
Okay. And what would 11-year-old Regine Gagne think about seeing her now?
Sorry, I didn't get that. What?
11-year-old Regine Gagne. You're 11 years
Yeah.
old, and she's seeing you present day. What would she say? What would she think?
I think she would say that I'm proud of you.
Nice. So you've definitely gone through some overwhelming circumstances. You've triumphed. You've persevered. You've gone through some serious trauma with the loss of your mother and your father at a very young age, and friends along the way as well, right? So how she disappeared on me again, just when I was. Can you hear me, Regine?
Yes. Can you see me? Can you hear me?
I can hear you, but I can't see you. But I want to ask you this question before we go, because we've been on here for 2 hours now, and I don't want to hold you because I know you need to get some rest. Okay.
Oh, that's okay. That's okay. That's okay.
Okay. So how have you overcome? What have you done to keep yourself stable and productive, knowing that you've gone through so much? And I don't want to use the word turmoil, but is a lot of, things that have happened, tragic things that have happened that word could kind of fit in terms of things that have happened in your life.
Yeah. To be honest, with you, when this has happened, the tragedy happened in my life, what kept me strong, is what really kept me strong was my faith in God,
Amen.
And yeah, and I believe that when you have God, you have everything, and to me this was so positive in my life to hold on to God, and I know every step I take in life, I know that God is with me. So I I'm okay. I'm okay. Once you know that, and when you feel, the presence of God around you, you know that, you're content, you're happy, and, you can keep going. Once you have faith is very important. Once you have faith, then, you don't give up easily, and, you start thinking differently also. So that's really what's kept me strong and kept me going.
Okay, so I'm gonna do this, right?
Yeah.
Because you mentioned it, you spoke about it. I can't see you on the screen right now. So
One second.
no. Don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. Not just yet. Let's fix it after, because I want you to be here for this. Because you've given me permission. Paul, were you here when she said I had permission to play her music?
I heard it loud and clear.
Okay, so since I
aware.
have permission to play your music, and I believe, just like you believe, my sister, she did come back in. Hold on a second. Let me do this right quick. Hold on a second. Come out of here. Okay. So you're back.
Yes.
Can you hear
I don't
me?
know why. Yes, I can
That's
hear
okay.
you, and I can see you as well.
Good deal. We can see you too. We can see you too. So let's play this awesome selection from Miss Regine Garnier, ladies and gentlemen.
Sorry, first line.
Sunrise in the morning, settles in the evening. When lies it, we thank God for the blue sky. Staring at the moon, sun's really cold. No man get no time to check time. It's been a good day, business the pay, and everybody's hustling with a red eye. Hey, you take a break from what you're doing and shine me. Thank God for life. Oh, I really wanna thank God. I really wanna thank God for life. I really wanna thank God. I really wanna thank God for life. Oh, I really wanna thank God. Thank God for life. Follow me and thank God. Follow me and thank God for life. Oh, when you wake up in the morning, get on your knees and pray. Oh, this life ain't no funny. You must hustle and pray. Oh, some people are bawling, yeah. Some people are suffering. Some of them are crying, yeah. Suffering and smiling. But whether you a carpenter, are you a shoemaker, are you a senator, happy you be governor, whether you be marketer or you be promoter, no matter who you be, yeah. Follow me and wanna thank God. I really wanna thank God for life. I really wanna thank God. I really wanna thank God for life. Oh, I really wanna thank God. Thank God for life. Follow me and thank God. Follow me and thank God for life. Oh, I really wanna thank God. I really wanna thank God for life. I really wanna thank God. I really wanna thank God for life. Oh, I really wanna thank God. Thank God for life. Follow me and thank God. Follow me and thank God for life. Oh. Can't believe my eyes. Can't believe the money in my pocket. Can't believe my life. Can't believe all the blessing in my asset. Can't believe my eyes. Can't believe the money in my pocket. Can't believe my life. Can't believe all the blessing in my asset. Whether you a carpenter, are you a shoemaker, are you a senator, happy you be governor, whether you be marketer or you be promoter, no matter who you be, yeah. Follow me and thank God for life. Oh, I really wanna thank God. I really wanna thank God for life. I really wanna thank God. I really wanna thank God for life. Oh, I really wanna thank God. Thank God for life. Follow me and thank God. Follow me and thank God for life. Oh, I really wanna thank God. I really wanna thank God for life. I really wanna thank God. I really wanna thank thank God for life. Oh, I really wanna thank God for life. Follow me and thank God. Follow me and thank God for life. Oh. Sweet.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, thank God for life. Regine Gagne. Like I say, man, she's got so many different songs and so many different things in the bag, Paul, that, you know, you can't hear me? You can't hear me, Regine?
I can't hear you guys. Don't know why. Oh.
That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. I need you to be able to hear me. Let me bring you out and bring you back in. Okay. Can you hear me now?
Hello? Yes.
Can you hear me now?
Oh, I can hear
Yes?
you now. Yes. Yes, I
Good.
can hear you.
Good. Wonderful. Paul, can you hear me?
Loud and clear. Gotcha.
Wonderful. And like I was saying, that is an awesome.
You know, it's amazing because we're talking about. It's amazing because we were talking about God, and you play this song, "Thank God for Life."
Yes. I mean, like I said, you have so many different awesome hits that are in your. That was you, wasn't it?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I'm just making sure I wasn't playing somebody else's music. You know what I mean? I don't want to make sure. But I'm just joking around. I've enjoyed the conversation, Regine. Of course, hopefully in the future, would you be open to come back and speak with us again about more that's going on in your life? Because I haven't covered half of it. We've been having a good conversation, but I haven't covered half of it. I only covered a very small part of your life.
But yes, I'm willing to come back. So to give you a bit more insight of what's
What's
about
going on
to
with Regine?
happen.
Okay. Yes,
Yes.
good. So when the next time you come back, will you answer some questions, ma'am?
Of course, all of them.
My bad. Did I laugh out loud? My bad. I wasn't supposed to do that because I've been going through a little bit of a gauntlet just to try to get some answers out of you. So, but that's okay. I've enjoyed the conversation. It's been fun. Paul, do you have any questions for Regine?
Really, I just want to say it's so nice to meet you. I met you on a meeting with Galen, I think a week ago.
Oh,
I
I
think.
couldn't hear him.
Okay. Well, I think I
can't
met
hear
you.
Paul.
Well, I think I met you a week ago, but I just wanted to tell you, thank you. Nice to meet you. Your
Okay.
story is inspiring. You've done a lot.
Yes.
And it's,
Yeah.
I'd love to hear the
I
rest of the
couldn't hear
story too.
him.
He was saying that he talked to you about a week or so ago. I think we all got on the phone together.
Yes.
As a matter of fact, we were talking to Marty about the presidential situation, the presidential chefs, because you made that connection about how we could assist Marty in the roles that you were going to play with those presidential the presidential chef, not lunches, presidential chef. And that was the conversation we'd all gotten on. So this is the same guy that we, from about a week or so.
Yes, I remember.
That's what he was, yeah. So he was making reference to that, and he was saying that he enjoys the music. It's very special. It's awesome. And he thanks you, and he's looking forward to doing a deep dive into your music and finding out a little bit more about Regine Gagne.
Oh,
can you hear me now,
yes,
Regine?
yes, thank you. Thank you very much. Appreciate the feedback, and lovely meeting you as well, Paul.
Yes, I don't think she can. She still can't hear you, Paul. So Regine, before we get out of here, is there anything that you need to let the people know before we sign off?
Um, one thing I would like, one probably message that I would like to say before we leave, because I know there are a lot of, artists like me, and other artists trying to really, make it in the music industry. And but one thing I could say is, never give up, keep going. If maybe sometimes it may feel difficult, but if it's a thing where you have to maybe take a little, break and continue, do that. But don't stop whatever you are doing. Keep on doing it. And when you do something with love, you never get tired.
Okay, can you still hear me, Regine?
Yes, I can hear you.
Wonderful. Okay, so now I need you to do me a favor. Can you do me a favor?
Yes.
I need you, please, to say exactly what you just said in English, but I need you to say it in French to everyone that's in either Guadeloupe or in France or in surrounding areas. I need you to let them know in French exactly what you just said.
Oh, okay. So you want to hear me speaking French? No problem. Donc, le message que je voudrais passer, c'est dire à tous ceux qui m'écoutent aujourd'hui que quoi qu'il arrive, c'est important de ne pas abandonner, de toujours garder la foi et puis de rester fort. C'est très important. Et tout ira bien. Même si c'est difficile, vous voulez faire un break, faites un break, mais n'abandonnez pas, n'abandonnez jamais. Parce qu'on ne sait pas ce qui arrive au bout du tunnel. Donc, restez fort. Yeah, I'm done.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, yes, indeed. You've heard it here first from our good friend, Regine Gagne. Paul, we're about to get out of this thing, man. Once again, thank you, Paul, for joining us. Regine, it's been a pleasure. And as always, beautiful people, y'all already know with me, it's about health, wealth, and wellness. Stay dang. What's good, beautiful people? It's your main man, Big G. And this is my personal invite to all of you to join me on Industry Talk on the Prime Time Network daily at 5 p.m. Central Standard Time, where I get into great conversations with entrepreneurs, artists, industry leaders, you name it, we bring it to the table. So make sure you tap in with us, lock us in, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. We stream on all major platforms. And be sure to visit us at gemsitpublishing.com. This is Industry Talk. Let's get into it.
Motion.